Tony Lacey getting ready with his PSL. Tony, what loader are you shooting on it today? I am shooting PPU loaded in 2019. This is from S&G Ammo. It is military ammo, full metal jacket, 182 range, but it is non-corrosive.
Non-corrosive.
And I have had real good luck out of it.
What's the difference between corrosive and non-corrosive?
If it's corrosive, it has a salt-based primer in it, or will turn into salt once you fire it, and will rust your bore.
What's the purpose of corrosive ammo?
Well, there really is no purpose of it. It was just initially creating ammo. It was more stable and longer lasting than the non-corrosive type.
Okay.
But we have definitely gone way beyond. Now everybody should be able to make good, non-corrosive, long-lasting ammunition. Okay.
Okay, give me a second to get on 100. All right, spotter's up on 100. Right target.
Right target. Okay, center hole. Ooh. Guess I need to take that safety off, don't I?
Did you flinch?
Well, I tried awful hard to pull it. Okay, here we go.
Okay, you're a little right, close to my impact right. You gonna move on?
Yep, let's go
2. Let me get on the 200-yard target with the camera. Hold 1. Okay, spotter's up.
Okay, I'm aiming just to the left of your impact.
Okay. Your windage is the same. You're at the top of the plate.
I don't have a...
You're at the right of the target.
Yeah. I'm going to go with 2 at a 1/3 bottom hole. That should be all right.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm on the 300-yard target. Not much wind. Okay, windage is good. You're in the chest area.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Okay, it should be just below the coyote.
Got him.
Spotter's up. Very, very top of the target, close to the neck area, on the right side of the neck.
Okay.
Yeah, you just barely caught the target.
All right, 500, John. I've got on here 4.5 shoulder hole.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm at 5. Impact. Windage is pretty good. You're a little high. Everything's running a little high on you today, but overall pretty good.
Well, I had 4.5 with a shoulder hold. Is what I had some notes.
You could have done a center hold and been fine. But hit's a hit.
Yeah.
It didn't take you near as much ammo to get out. Are you trying 6?
Tell you what, let's try it.
Okay, let me get the...
I don't have any dope for that. Not that we'd be shooting this with this, but the audience may like this.
Now, where is 6? Do we have one at 6?
Yeah, it's the full-size black silhouette with the small head in front of it.
Oh, okay, that one's at 6.
Yeah, that is the modern
okay.
mystery of it.
You going for the head?
Yep. I'm on 5.5, and about all I can do, John, is just hold it dead on with this full fire.
All right.
Dead right, didn't it?
Yeah. All right.
Let me shoot one. I sort of. That was on me. Gotta get steady for this shot.
The head moved. Let me zoom in. You must have hit. Of course, you can go back and review the camera footage later.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you hit the head. I think you may have hit the post.
Ah.
The head definitely moved, and I didn't see the hanger behind it move. But I don't see anything on the head. You want to try it again?
Ah, what the hell? One more. It's holding pretty true, windage-wise.
Yeah, it is.
That 182 is sitting here going, what wind? I hit something.
Yeah, that was right. I'm gonna call that. You either I think you hit the post on the holding the black target.
I'm damn Lumberg and everything, ain't I?
I mean, you either that or you nicked the black target.
Okay. Well, we can watch the film.
But the head did not move.
That's a tough shot with a 4-5. I'm gonna go to 4 and try it there first.
I tell you,
Cause I was high.
go to 4 and put your reticle on that black base. At the very bottom, put your reticle at the very bottom of the black base, just as the post disappears.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm up. You hit exactly where you was holding the base.
Okay.
So come up.
The PSL don't play, man.
I would have thought it would have been higher than that. Base a little bit to the right of your first impact.
I came up on that one. You think I need to go at the top of the head?
I would definitely try it. Spotters up. Okay, you caught the a hostage on the right side.
Elevation is probably good though. Wade.
Elevation looks very good.
Okay, so I need to aim. Let me do one more just to make sure we hit it.
I will say this though. Let me get right behind you. Yeah, you would have had to miss just barely right. Tony, you was off his ear by just maybe an inch at the most. There you go. There you go. Mouth area.
Yeah, I got to aim top of the head.
That's a tough shot.
You want me to go on out? Start with the coyote.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm telling you, man, this PPU. I try to buy some every month. It is pretty good stuff. Okay, John, I got my turret on 5. And I better aim at his rear hip, hadn't I?
I think you'll be fine. Just aiming straight on. Spot it up. I wasn't ready for that one. What?
Well, you said spot her up.
Well, you didn't let me finish. I was I was expecting like a half second to a second.
Hey, what did Michelle Brewer think about the?
She said she didn't think it was funny.
She didn't think that was funny.
No.
Oh my God.
I think she was twirling her hair when she said that. Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Send it. High. Just over its back.
I got his number now, John Brewer. I got his street address.
Right.
Still?
Still, you haven't been right until that shot.
Yeah, I don't know what it did.
That was a trigger pull.
You sure I pulled that?
I do think you pulled that one, Tony. I'm up.
Okay, here we go.
Right. And it looked a little low, but it was right as well.
All right, Kyle is not gonna walk away from this.
Just let me know when you need me to get down there and shoot that coyote for you. Spotter's up. Low. And it was at the tail.
Is the wind changed or? I mean, I aimed that one at the center.
I'm up. There you go. Dead center. What did you do different?
Aimed at the front leg.
That was a perfect shot.
Yeah, I aimed at the front leg.
Well, do you think that you could have been coming in high and I was calling it low?
I don't know. I mean, it still went right.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was definitely right.
But I was sort of aiming, that yesterday I aimed at his rear half, and the wind.
We've got very similar wind right now as what we had yesterday.
Yeah.
Although, it's not pushing me left.
Let's see. Next is 617.
Let me run this by you. So you were aiming dead on yesterday and getting hits.
Mm-hmm.
I was aiming dead on and going left. Today you're aiming dead on and you're going right.
Out there, I've been dead on pretty good.
I'm not putting any windage in at all. So, I mean, I think yours is steadily moving right as you go out. That's what I said yesterday, and you didn't believe me. And you could just be tilting it a little bit, causing that.
Yeah. I definitely feel better today shooting it because I'm higher up. And that could be it, too. I was so low on that bag.
Yeah, but I think you did better yesterday.
Let's go for that 617.
Okay, let me get set up here. That's the small hanger.
Yep.
Just to the right of the hostage target.
And I got on here 6 with a bottom hole. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
I am not ready. Get off that trigger. Spotter's up.
Okay, here we go.
Dead center.
Okay, that was a dead on hole. Okay, 712.
The pond. Spotter's up.
Okay, I'm gonna go dead hold again. I got.
All right.
Yeah, 712 is the center hold.
Right. Impact, bottom right.
the left edge there.
Okay.
Let's see what the next one does. That is 773, and it's a 7 with a bottom hole.
Stand by.
Okay, that's the one on the far right.
Stand by.
Okay, that's the one on the far right.
Spotters up.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna aim right edge.
High. Now, did you aim right edge or left edge?
I mean left edge.
Yeah.
Left edge.
It was pushing right, but the main problem you was just high. If it would have made contact, it would have caught the right side. Spotters up. Did you see it? It was low right.
The hell, that's where I aimed at.
Yeah, he hit low right.
All right, let's take a break with the PSL.
First shot's going to be the Cody. And that's the guy all the way out there to the right.
Yeah, by itself. All right, now I got 7 with a bottom hold, and we were shooting high still.
Well, I did catch that thing low, didn't I?
Yeah.
Spotters up.
Okay, straight on. I'm gonna give this a look.
Low, and it was going left. At the bottom on the right side, miss. You need to come up almost a half a target. Left.
Damn, I can't find that sweet spot. Elevation was good though, wasn't it?
It would have caught the lower third. Very right edge. Whew. Elevation good.
All right, so 822. I'm at 7 there.
What did you have to do to get onto it?
Bottom hole. That is another 50 yards. Tell you what, I'll try staying where I'm at and go center hole.
The spotter ready.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a center hole.
Okay. Hit. There's a hit at the right bottom. Is that my hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Not see mine?
It may be down there with it. Send another one. You got more ammo?
I got 3 more rounds.
All right. Let's see if you can do this again. Spotter ready? Okay, yeah, that was low right, so that's probably where you hit on that first one.
Okay, I'm gonna aim at the top left shoulder.
All right, send it. Quite a bit low.
You don't think I skipped it in that first time, do you?
I didn't see anything. I didn't see any grass or anything kick up. That shot was quite a bit lower than the one before it. Right. And I think it was a little low too.
And I was aiming at the head then.
I would have told you. I would have probably said put 7.5 in and aim bottom. What I would have done.
That's one more right down. Bottom hole.
And then, like I say, you were a little bit on the right as well. I can't really understand why you're right today with the wind coming in from right to left.
But I've been pretty centered on most of it.
Yeah, but like
It's
you were centered yesterday, again with the wind coming across, you should have been moving a little bit left.
Coriolis effect, man.
Is that what it is?
Well, one thing's for sure. The PSL to about 700 is pretty doggone good. After that, you start losing a little bit. But till 700, it will hold. And of course, you know, depending on how hot you let it get too. You know, and that may be some of it. As it gets hot, it starts going lower. At least we burn up some money. Got some video. Alright folks, this is what we call the RTV Fireside Chat. Alright John Burr, what do you think of the performance of the 1903 A4 Rock Ridge with the M82 scope?
I think that the rifle is great. I didn't demonstrate what it's capable of. I haven't been practicing much lately, but whenever I get good trigger pulls, it hits whatever I'm aiming at. I would highly recommend if somebody's, if they see one and they need something to compete with or just a good fun shooter, I would highly recommend the rifle. It's an excellent product.
And that's the same gun we used when we won
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Which at the time I was shooting very regular, and everything just felt good. Like I say, don't judge the rifle based on what you've seen from me today. In a experienced shooter's hand, it is just dead on accurate. It's sub MOA gun all day long.
Yeah, like out there at Oklahoma, I'm trying to remember what 196 out of 200.
198.
198 out of 200.
Yeah, I dropped 2 points out of the match.
So essentially, at 600 yards, he was holding 12 inches on the majority of the shots.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably made a 100 at 300, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You dropped 2 points. Yeah, so he had 2 that dropped into the 9 ring at 600 yards. So, you know, you're talking about for that particular day, he was able to do a headshot, which he also showed today at 600 yards. So the gun is definitely capable. I was shooting the PSL today and very happy with it. I do notice, you know, roughly around 700 yards, it starts losing a little bit, and also it heats up, you know, a little bit quicker. But I'm definitely not noticing the dispersion on like 9-hole reviews and they had on theirs. It's holding steady, but like I say, and you got to remember now, today I was not shooting match ammo.
No,
that's
PPU ammo.
Yeah, that's straight up factory loaded PPU, 182 grain. Pretty amazing stuff for just buying it for what it costs. I don't know, if you buy enough of it, it seems like it's 70 cents a round, something like that.
Mm-hmm. And in today's market, you can't load ammo for that.
Not right now. And hell, you can't find Sierra Match Kings right now. So we're sort of stuck with it. But I've had that gun, I want to say I gave $700, $800, something like that.
Stole it.
Well, I've had it for, I bought it right after we came back from deployment So
I picked up one this year, and I paid quite a bit more for it, but I'm still happy to have it.
yeah, I would recommend it. Now I have never shot one of the U.S. made ones. John's and mine are both Romanian made, or Romanian marked, I guess. Mine has a bayonet lug, yours doesn't. Other than that, they're the same gun, and we've done the same modification, taking the gas port down just a little bit. Mine's still throwing it. What? That's a good
15,
15 maybe. Yeah,
some of them.
yeah. So it doesn't take it down to nothing. But if you go one size smaller, then it won't operate at all. But I've been firing full house rounds, either with 174 or 182 since I've owned it. So it's doing its job, and the receiver's not coming far. They're loosening up. So
Yeah, I think the main reason they tell you not to shoot the bigger rounds is just because the gas, it's so much force that it's putting on the action. But when you reduce the gas, it significantly reduces that. It's not the action of it.
yeah. Well, to sum this up, good day of shooting. We both shot between yesterday and today. I think I've shot about 50 rounds.
50. I just loaded that box
Yeah.
yesterday, and so now it's time to go home and load that up. And I need to have 2 boxes of 50 ready for this weekend.
Yeah, and I'll have my 03 with the Unerval right here Friday when we do the practice. And if you get the chance, we got the vintage sniper and the modern sniper world championship this coming weekend, the 7th of October, right here at Toosa's Farm. You're looking at it here in Paris, Tennessee, Bethesda Road. Welcome, come on out. Even if you just want to watch, we may put a gun in your hand, get you to shoot, but we'll be lined up right here where John and I have been shooting. You can bring your tent, set it up, and shoot from under it. The weather temperature is supposed to drop. I think 66 is the high for next Saturday. So be ready for that. And the thing about it, just like it always does, I think on Friday it's 80-something degrees, and then
Yeah, anybody that comes out and practices on Friday, they may see a totally different range on Saturday. And with that type of temperature swing, the wind will be coming from a different direction. The wind out here in this open field is a game changer. If you're not good at shooting in the wind, you're just not going to do well out here. That's why a lot of times Rob does very well out here, but he's very good at shooting
Rob
in
and
the wind.
Veronica. And I planned the match with the wind involved. Last weekend we did the club match out here, and there was no wind, so it's really not that hard without wind in it. But 800 yards with even just a 5-mile-per-hour wind, you're not going to get away with not taking that into account. Now, if it's supposed to gust up to 17 next Saturday, so it's a good chance you may have to hold a target off one way or the other. So be ready for it. But we'd love to see you out here. Come on out here. I know Rob and Veronica's going to be here. Sean and all of them are coming from up north. And we've got prizes this year. We've got 2. The vintage sniper first, second, and third will get a full-size IPSC plate. The second place will get a 66, and the third place will get a 33%. And same thing goes for modern. And of course, when you're buying steel, the bigger plates always cost more.
Yes.
So first place gets the big plate, even though they probably don't need it. But we'll put that little 33 on the third place, so maybe they'll be better next year if they practice with it.
Yeah.
and do that. But with that, we'll go ahead and cut this off. Hopefully the wind didn't catch this any. It's pretty nice out here right now. But we look forward to seeing you this weekend. And thanks for watching. Oh, hey, I wanted to also throw it out there. I've finally made it over 1,000 subscribers. So there's 1,000 of y'all taking the time out of your day to watch this channel, and I appreciate it.
It's because of Ken,
Yeah, it is because Ken.
your model.
Yeah. Ken Donahue, it brings them in.
Yeah.
Now, when I get John Brewer on here,
Not very good, but oh well. Beggars can't be choosers.
I do have him trained now on the camera. He knows not that.
Well, you haven't seen the footage from today yet, so
All right.
I wouldn't be too happy yet.
All right. Guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks.